on one of the best views you'll find in all of baseball. Downtown Pittsburgh in PNC Park. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Cubs and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here for this NL Central Division matchup. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys. No question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Steve, what's the key for him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, the wind is blowing in today, so you're not going to see a lot of long drives. Focus on hitting the ball on a line and on the ground to score your runs today.
And with that, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, we have an opportunity to watch Starling Marte out there in left field in this one. He won the 2015 Gold Glove Award. Very athletic. You couple him with some of the other outfielders in this ball game, man, oh man, it does not look like there are going to be any hits out there.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. And how about that? Jason Hayward has got himself his first big league round tripper. We'll have to wait and see how many more of these he can mount in his career, but for now I'm sure he's happy to say he's got his first.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this: watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. I'm sure he was practically floating as he jogged the bases. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over. You know his phone's going to blow up. He's going to be calling his mom, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Javier Baez will take his first cuts now, and after the leadoff home run to start the ball game, does the game plan change at all from a pitching perspective?
Well, I think it's a little bit more of a shock to the system than anything else. You're just not expecting that leadoff guy to be the guy that takes you deep.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Marte. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Oh, it makes such a difference here when you play during the day versus playing at night. 6 hours ago, this might have split the gap, but here it hangs up just long enough for him to run it down out there in right center field.
Into the box, Kyle Schwarber. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. I mean, this is a fastball right down the middle. And he just smokes this ball, too. But unfortunately, he hits it right at someone. So it becomes a fairly easy out.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
And if you want to contain his bat, this is what you have to do. Work ahead in the count against him all game long.
On the ground up the middle. Mercer has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. Now a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, definitely watch out for Corey Dickerson. He's one of the best clutch hitters in baseball. If they can get guys on base ahead of him, they'll have a great chance to hang a crooked number on the board.
And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, this defense is really anchored up the middle, and most specifically, the guy over at second base. He turns the double play as well as anybody in the game, has a lot of range, and really takes away a lot of hits from the other team.
And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit.
Well, that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him to locate going forward. This one's not terrible, but it is over the plate, and it gets turned into a leadoff single.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. EK, as we look at the Cubs entering play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
And they didn't have a whole lot of success on that recent homestand. They won just 3 times, so things are going to need to improve as they head out onto this road trip.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Yeah, Joe has a little bit of a tough strike zone to figure out, guys. It's never too crazy in any one direction, but it's not always as consistent as some people would hope.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
And these long at-bats give you a good sense of what a guy's featuring here in the first inning.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Josh Bell will swing it from the left side right here.
Josh Bell.
Drilled to the left side, and that's through for a hit.
That's got to be encouraging for these guys so far. They're facing one of the tougher guys around, and that's 2 hits now here in the first inning, and that ball is smoked.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Corey Dickerson is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. One and one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Lined into left center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Yeah, not exactly the time to raise the warning flags just yet, but it's not often you'll see him give up 3 hits in the first inning. It's easy to sit here and say, maybe he doesn't have his best stuff, but it wouldn't surprise me at all to see him run off a string of 8 in a row either.
Swinging a ball line hard towards short, and that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only 1 away.
And I got a feeling the last thing these guys want to do is get someone up in the bullpen here in the first inning. And they might not have a choice because this is 4 hits against them already, and that last one was smoked.
Josh Harrison steps into the box now, and he does so in what feels like what will be an important moment in this one. Bases loaded, high score.
Yeah, guys, and it's always nice to play with that early lead, so we'll see if he can get it done right here.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Yeah, and he didn't want that one to be in the strike zone. Even with the bases loaded, this is still a strikeout situation, remember.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Boy, that's just a nice pitch right there with the bases loaded. He gets an infield fly out of it for a big second out. And now he's given himself a much better chance to get out of this mess.
Stepping in now, Francisco Cervelli, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. 2 out, bases loaded. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Right 3 called, and the inning is over. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Time for a quick break, then back to PNC Park. Addison Russell will lead things off here, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Grounded to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 6, catcher, Wilson.
At the plate, Wilson Contreras, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Hot shot to third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
The perils of being a third baseman. I remember it well. He's way out in front of this pitch and just hammers it towards the hole. And you can see by the reaction at third, the coaches are telling you, hey, get in front of that one. Yeah, right. You get in front of that one.
Chris Bryant takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and one away. First offering on its way. This is line to left. Dickerson is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting 8, center fielder, Albert Alomar.
Albert Alomar set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Grounder down the line at third. Freeze has it, and he is in there.
Well, this one's going to go as an infield single, and it keeps the inning rolling right here. Now you see, he tries to rush this ball over to second base, hoping to get the force, but it's going to get there just a little bit too late, and everybody's safe.
Standing in now, Tyler Chapman, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Lifted in the air out to center field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Jordy Mercer strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Hard hit at third. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Batting ninth, pitcher
Ivan Nova is ready for his first AB here in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Gregory Polanco will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
Almost seemed like he was sitting on that breaking ball, so I got to believe they're going to go at him at different points.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Ball.
2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
You know, it's just so tough to pick out a pitch that you want against a guy like this. Everything he throws is either on a corner or moving like crazy. He's not the kind of guy that's going to give you a lot of options up there to hit.
Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Jason Hayward is into the box as we are all set to begin the 3rd.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Hit on the ground. Oh, and it's off the first base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
And here's a situation where, heck, just make contact. Put the ball in play. You never know. Winds up beating this ball out.
Javier Baez is into the box for his 2nd appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will make the nice running catch out there as he had to travel a long distance to rein that one in. Kyle Schwarber stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And now with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He's bounced back nicely here after the leadoff single. He kept the guy anchored at first. He's done what he needed to do.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Off and running is Hayward. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
He'll try it again from first. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. And that retires the side. Cubs strand one. Home half of the third coming up. Tied at 1. Starling Marte digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. We'll move ahead now to the top of inning number 4. Addison Russell is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Russell.
Chop foul at the plate. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Russell is retired, and there's one away.
The catcher, number 40.
Wilson Contreras will dig in. He singled his first time around. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Look out. 2-0 now.
I think it's pretty simple. The message here is stop leaning out over the plate. Well, pitcher's got to be able to work inside, so that's just a reminder there.
He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
Now
Well, you know as well as I do,
Third
Dave, that there's a big difference between going the other way with a pitch and just flat out being late. That's why he couldn't really drive that ball to right field.
Chris Bryant stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Line drive to left, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Albert Alomar stands in.
Albert Alomar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. And Marte will make the grab, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Josh Harrison is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Due to time constraints, we'll pick this one up in the top of inning number 6. Anthony Rizzo will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Freeze in foul ground, and this will land foul. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Swung on and hit deep to left center. Looking up is Dickerson. Gone! A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. And the Cubs move out ahead 2-1.
About the only silver lining to this one from a defensive point of view is it came with the bases empty leading off an inning.
Now batting.
You can survive it when
Shortstop.
this guy's hitting solo
Addison
shots, but if he's doing this with 2 or 3 men on base, then things can really get out of hand in a hurry.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Well, he's allowed just 2 runs to this point. Both of them coming on solo homers. Things could be much different now if those would come with guys on base, but as it is, this has been a pretty good outing.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Up next,
Chris
for the
Bryant
Cubs,
steps
third
in, got a
baseman,
base hit in his
Chris
last at-bat.
Bryant.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So just the 1 hit in the inning, but it's a home run that pushes him out in front.
Leading off for the Pirates.
Corey Dickerson will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7. Javier Baez stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip. Anthony Rizzo will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. And now we'll take a moment here at home plate as he asks for time. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, and a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
The short hit hard, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. Stretch time. Adam Frazier will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 26, Adam Frazier.
Brian
Now pitching
Dunzing
for the Cubs,
will get the ball now as he'll
number
take over on the
32,
mound to start the home
Brian
7th.
Dunzing.
Starts him out with a sinker that's inside. 1-0. Surprised that there's no pinch hitter here?
Shocked is more the word for me. You're losing, but you're letting a reliever hit. I just don't get it.
Calling for it, Schwarber. 1 down.
And even with the new pitcher in there, I think you tip your cap a bit to that starter. I mean, he gutted out 6 tough innings, and he's given his guys a good chance at victory if this bullpen can hold the lead.
Gregory Polanco Comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Center fielder number 6.
Starling Marte stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They trail 3-2. Edgar Santana will be summoned from the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Edgar Santana.
Leading off the inning, Addison Russell, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Brian Dunsing steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. Ian Happ will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ball game, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
In there for strike one. Sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The tag, but it's not in time at the plate as he scores to make it 4-2. Jason Hayward will stand in to try it again as we take you back to the top of inning number 1. Here he was leading off the ball game as he got things off on the right foot with a solo home run. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one.
Now on the mound, this is one of those at-bats where you have to get this guy to give your team any chance. You have to. Base hit here, it's all over.
Ball one. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Shot towards second. And this is going to be his 4th hit of the game as this should wind up as extra bases. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. The run scores from second. It's now 6-2.
That's what those stat nerds call a high leverage out there. I don't know what that means, but whatever you want to call it, he comes through in a big way to push a 2-run lead, now up to 4.
Javier Baez stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. First pitch coming. Here it is. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw not in time as he steals second.
Well, I think we all know this guy is the whole package out there. He's homered earlier in the ball game. Now he shows off those wheels by taking second here on the stolen base.
3 runs already home here. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Here it comes on 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. They know he'll chase it down there, so even if it didn't get the job done, it's a great pitch on 0-2.
And this is swung on and missed. Might have even been a foul tip that's held on to. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Pirates 2. Corey Mazzoni is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th.
Corey Mazzoni.
Leading off the inning, Josh Bell, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
We'll move ahead in this one and pick up the action in the bottom of inning number 9.
Leading up the bottom
Striding
of the
in to start the
Pirates,
9th, Francisco
catcher,
Cervelli. And
number
they'll need him to
29.
get something going here. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Just overmatched him there.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. I think he took a little exception to that location.
Yeah, and so would I if I was down there. If you want to work inside, that's fine. But once you get up over the letters and closer to my head, now we're talking about a different story.
Schwarber sprinting after it, 1 out.
Well, this is a situation where a home run here isn't going to tie the game. He's got to work on just hitting down on the ball and hopefully trying to get on base. Instead, it's just an easy fly ball in a game where they're running out of outs.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Alomar is over. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Bryce Brent will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 92, Bryce Brent.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
This fastball is looking pretty lively right now.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and that's a good job to come right out here and set the tempo for this series as they finish off a good road victory here in Game 1.
And the Cubs were led tonight by the offensive exploits of this man, Jason Hayward. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been